Hey, hey, this is your girl Alice, and this is my YouTube channel, Chasing Bliss. Welcome. Glad you're here with me today. Today is Tuesday, November 7th, and it is also the 7th day of my Glovember challenge. Glovember is a month I've set aside to get myself back in order physically, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, get my house in order, get everything back on track so I can glow up, as they say, in all ways. Today we are going to be talking about fun. Let's have some fun. I don't think that I could truly, really glow up or feel better or enjoy my life in the way that I want to if there's nothing fun in it. I like to laugh. I like things to be light. I like to have a good time. So fun is very important to me. There was a time where I was kind of going through like a depressive state, and I think the reason was my routine did not include anything fun. If it did, I was kind of putting it off until the weekend. Like throughout the week, I was working an extremely stressful job for an extremely, what's the word? I don't know to be nice. My manager rode in on a broom every day. Let me just say it that way. Working for someone like that, it created a lot of stress, a lot of tension, a lot of anxiety, a lot of fear, a lot of uncertainty, a lot of doubt, and I didn't really have an outlet for it. I was working long hours. I was literally getting off, eating unhealthily, and then just going to bed and waking up and starting all over again. Never even thought about making time to do something fun in my life. And so through this month of November, I want to talk to you about some ways that I'm going to incorporate something fun into my life pretty much every single day. I'm not waiting for the weekend. So fun. Fun for me are activities that I can do that bring me joy and happiness. And it's not always easy to incorporate those throughout your day and your week because we are busy. But activities like reading for me, cooking, going out, hanging with my friends, watching movies, those types of things I do try to incorporate into my week and into my day so that I can have fun. And the important thing is knowing those things that you like that bring you joy and help you have fun. And I think for a lot of us, we don't know. Think about the question, well, what do you like to do for fun? How would you answer that? That's just a typical question that a lot of people ask, and some of them don't really know how because they don't think about fun being a part of their life. For me, fun is like one of the major areas of my life. There's my faith, there's fitness, there's family, there's finances, and there's fun. Fun, I kind of think about as the leaves on the tree. Fun is not something that I can't say I always need. Fun is, like I said, it's the leaves on the tree. Sometimes they're green and bright and full and providing shade and just something that I can have tons of in my life. But when I'm balancing my life, a lot of times fun is the first thing to go if I need for it to go. I have to focus on those other things. But fun does add like this fundamental beauty and interest to your life. And it also kind of helps you deal with stress, and it kind of helps you deal with anxiety and depression and kind of lifts you up. You know, you need it in your life. And so it's important to try to develop those things that you like and try new interests. It doesn't hurt. If you don't know what you like to do for fun, try something. I just one day said, you know what, I want to try to play tennis. I didn't know if I was going to like tennis. I know I like watching it. I know I had no idea how to play. So I Googled and researched and finally found where I could take tennis lessons. And now I love it. It's fun. I've met some amazing people. We have great conversations. Yeah, it's competitive, but it's fun. It's really fun, and I can't imagine not being able to play tennis at least once a week right now. That's how much it's made a joy, and I like it in my life. There are other things that I have tried that I did not like so much. Painting, going to the studios and painting, I don't like. I know me no likey. I even tried it at home. Paint and sip was just not for me. I don't know. I don't want to say I'm not creative enough, but I think it's just sitting still so long and painting. I don't know. It's not my thing. I tried it. It's not my thing. I'm not not coming to your paint sip unless it's just a huge event for you. And then my paint is going to look horrible. So I've tried things that I did like that I thought would be fun. And it's okay. But at least I said I tried it, and I kind of know to stay away from that now. You know what I'm saying? So try to find those activities that you can incorporate at least once a week. Maybe these are things that you can't do daily, but you can do them at least once a week. Schedule them into your planner. Now, I know we're all kind of time strapped, and we don't always have hours and hours throughout on a random Thursday for fun activities. Another way to add fun into your life is this whole process of romanticizing your life. I look at it as making mundane things more fun and more exciting and more beautiful and more intentional. I own an espresso machine, so I make my own coffee drinks at home because I am about 25 minutes from my closest Starbucks. And DoorDash don't come out here, girl. So I have an espresso machine where I can make my own lattes and mochas and iced drinks and things like that. And so in that group, they teach you like different recipes you can make. Of course, there's Google, there's Pinterest, there's TikTok. I know how to make pretty much every drink I can get at Starbucks, and it's just as good to me and a little bit cheaper. But I make that process fun and I romanticize it. I made sure that my coffee mugs are really pretty and they're aesthetically pleasing to me. I take like and sprinkle cinnamon and chocolate on top of my coffee so they're pretty. I take pretty much a picture of my coffee just about every day just for me, because my goal is to make it look aesthetic, like I'm at a little coffee shop. That's fun to me. I romanticize it. Sometimes I'll make it and I don't just run up to my office and sit at my desk and down my coffee. When I make my coffee, I literally take a coffee break from work. Sometimes I'll have a little snack with it. Sometimes I'll sit outside with a book. Sometimes I'll journal with it. I'll sit in my wine room with it. I just make it an experience. I think that's the definition of romanticizing something like coffee. Same thing with tea. I've seen people have beautiful teapots. They steep their tea and then they sit and they take it. They have like a tea time and they have cookies or a little sandwich. It only takes about 15 or 20 minutes of your day, but it just gives you that element of fun in your day. Other ordinary tasks that you can romanticize are bath time and showers. We all take them, right? I hope. When you take your bath, set the mood. Turn the lights down, light some candles, play some soft music, watch a YouTube video, learn something while you're in the bath, read. Same thing in the shower. I've seen TikTok videos where people have their showers. They have eucalyptus in their showers. They have music in their showers. The lights are low. They have LED lights. The shower almost looks like a club. But it is something fun and different and kind of gives you that boost of energy and feel-good hormones that you need and makes it fun. Another simple task you can romanticize and make fun is cooking. If you cook every day, put on a cute apron when you cook. Make sure your space is clean and organized. Organize your spices so every time you pull out your spices, you see beautiful labels that are all matching. To me, that's fun. It's just, like I said, it's romanticizing. It's whatever, it is. Talk to yourself like you're on a cooking show. That is probably the most weirdest, but it's the most fun thing for me, is that when I'm cooking, I cook like I have an audience. Like, okay, now we're gonna dice up the tomato. Now we're gonna chop up the onion. Okay, make sure your heat's not too high when you're seeing your chicken. I make it fun. I turn my kitchen into a Food Network show. It makes it fun. It's silly, yes, but that's what fun is for me. And maybe that's not your jam. I'm just kind of giving you some examples of that. Washing the dishes. Get you some gloves. I would like to wear, like when I want to wash dishes, I have to make an experience. I have to make it nice because I hate doing dishes. So I'm always going to have either a show on that I can see from my kitchen, or I'm going to have some music playing or a podcast. I'm going to put on my apron. I'm going to put on some gloves, some pretty pink gloves with little flowers on it because it's pretty to me. I'm going to organize the dishes. So when I'm going to watch like an assembly line, I'm going to make that process as much fun, which is not for me, as possible. So that's how when I don't have a lot of time, I kind of can sneak a little bit of fun in my day by turning those ordinary tasks into just different things that you can, simple activities you can turn into fun just by kind of thinking outside the box and making it, like I said, anything that you make aesthetically pleasing is kind of romanticizing. And anything that you're intentional with and taking time with is also kind of romanticizing. It's cool. Sometimes I have coffee at my desk because I don't have time. I just have a regular pour of coffee with a splash of cream, run up here and drink it while I'm working. But then there are other times where I sit and I actually have a coffee date with myself. And that to me is fun. So what happens when you don't have time for those full-on activities like reading, watching a movie, going out with friends, or you just don't have time to romanticize your coffee breaks or washing your dishes or cooking? There are other little small pockets of fun that you can build into your day. One of my favorite ones right now is my Apple Watch. One of my friends told me that Apple Watch had an update where you can get a Snoopy screensaver. And every time I look down at my watch, Snoopy and Woodstock are in a different little form of shenanigans. Like right now, they are protesting. They're walking through with a picket sign. And then like right now, Snoopy's in space. You probably can't see it, but it's so cool. Now, Snoopy just threw Woodstock on a paper airplane. And now he's just walking through happy. This is just like a 3-second pocket of joy that I have in my day. I love it. I love it. It has brought me so much joy over this past month that I love this. So that's something small. Another thing is, if you are on social media, there are so many social media accounts out there that bring you joy. Especially on Instagram. There is one particular one on Instagram. I can't even think of the name of it, but I share it in my stories all the time. There's a man who during the pandemic, of course, when everybody was bored, he was taking a picture of cloud formations and then drawing on them to make them look like animals or different things like that. And that account, every day, I go to it every day to see what he has come up with, and I share it in my stories, and it just makes me happy. Again, 3 to 5 seconds of fun for me and joy. There are other IG accounts where they post scriptures, or there's one that has Snoopy on it. I love that. If you don't know, I love Snoopy. There are just so many on there. And again, Facebook groups. There are Facebook groups where you can go on with like-minded people who post positivity and just interact with them for a few minutes. They're strangers, but you interact with them for a few minutes. They're encouraging. Like I said, you have to weed through the toxic ones, but they are encouraging. I'm in one right now that's in line with the type of work I do. So we can go on there, we can vent, we can give each other advice, we can talk. To me, and it's not so much always fun, but there are a lot of memes in there. There are a lot of, hey, y'all, check this out. This is what happened today. Who's had this happen to them? And we can laugh about it. And those are the posts that I kind of look for in that group. So that's another little quick, small pocket of fun that you can add into your day. I think if you try it, and if you can't start with the bigger activities, if you can't, romanticize your smaller tasks to bring that fun into your life, at least if you're on social media, I'm sure you are, try to find those accounts on social media that will just put a smile on your face for 3 to 5 seconds per day, and do it several times a day. Because I'm looking at this watch again. They jumped the rope now. I'm sorry, I'm silly. That's added in some fun into this video. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you have an amazing day, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.